Hey everyone, Vince here from AutoIndustriya, and we're here to try out this new van. Now, if it looks very familiar, don't worry, your eyes are not fooling you. This is the Foton View Traveller, and it's a van that takes quite a bit of inspiration from another very popular van model. Now, we're gonna see how this drives because, don't get me wrong, this has its own thing going for it. And we're gonna try it out to see just how well it works, especially when it comes to the ride. So the Foton View Traveller, what is there to discuss in terms of design? Again, it's a very straightforward vehicle. It's all about size and space. But they did put in some chrome here on the grille, chrome on the wing mirrors, and a decent set of alloy wheels. But like I said, it's all about size. It's 5.5 meters long, 2 meters wide, and 2.3 meters tall. So you will have to be very careful when it comes to wherever you take this vehicle because that high roof, that can end up scraping on the ceiling of your local mall's parking garage. This is the Foton View Traveller, and if it looks familiar, it's because it takes a lot of inspiration from another very popular Japanese van. And this version is a high roof one, and it seats 16 people, measures in well over 5.5 meters, and we're gonna see how this homage to that van drives on our roads. So I've got my trusty towel. Let's go out for a drive. Powering the View Traveller is a 2.8 liter turbo diesel engine. And that engine, actually it's unusual because it's not an engine by Foton. It's an engine by a company called Cummins. And if you know your diesel engines, you'll know that Cummins, the reputation of the brand, is right up there along with Isuzu, you know, when it comes to diesels. So as it stands, what you have here is that the 2.8 liter has 130 horsepower and 280 Newton meters of torque. It doesn't sound like a lot, but when you feel it in a van, even of this weight, of this size, acceleration isn't too bad. Like right now. See? You can even hear the turbo whistling when you do that. When you downshift down to third, want a little bit more acceleration. And as you can see, this one comes with a 5-speed manual gearbox. The ratios from first, second, and third aren't too bad. Fourth gear can be a bit too tall. So you have to be in the right, higher speed, maybe around 70 or 80 to engage fourth gear. Same goes with fifth. You want to be a little bit higher up there, maybe around 80 to cruise quietly. But again, overall, at this speed, we're running at 80. Not too bad at all. Pretty good ride, even on this concrete road. So we've driven the Foton View Traveller for a while now, and I have to say, it drives all right. I mean, the steering could be better, the gearbox could be better, but again, you're not paying for the driving experience in a van like this. What you're paying for is really the riding experience and the space. And in terms of space, it's got plenty. It affords you 16 seats, well, all in all, including the front row. So in the back.
Okay, so this is Miko from AutoIndustriya. We are here at the back of the Foton Traveller. The Foton Traveller has 3 rows of seats in the back, plus another 2 peripheral seats in the back most of the van. That's good enough for another 4 people. Now, the space here is really good. You could stretch your legs out a lot, and the great thing about the seats is the backrests do recline. So if you want to lie down, that's something that you can do as well.
So, the Foton View Traveller, it may be what we call an homage to another model, but it has quite a few things going for it. Number one, the 2.8 liter Cummins diesel engine. It's powerful, it's torquey, and it can clearly manage this big body and with the fuel economy to spare. returning about 8 to 9 per liter in the city. Not bad. But the real priority here is the size and the space. Again, it can take a lot of stuff and keep on going. And then you have 16 seats. That's quite good value for such a big vehicle and at a very attractive price of 1,495,000 pesos. It comes as no surprise that we're seeing more and more of the View Traveller on our streets every single day. This is Vince of AutoIndustriya.com. Thank you for watching.